probably 33, 34, somewhere around there. There is the beast, and there'll be more caught.
All right, the first thing to learning a baitcaster is you need to know where all the buttons are and the knobs on here, okay? So we take it on this side. Right here is your brake. It's not your drag brake, this is your spool brake right here. And when you're first starting, you want to go probably around 7 to 8, the number, and that's percentage also, because it goes up to 10. So I would just start on 8. That's a lot higher. That means the brake's going to be more. And then right here, this little knob inside here, this guy, that is your tensioner. That's your spool tensioner. So righty tighty makes it more tension on the spool. Lefty loosey makes it less tension on the spool. What you want to do is kind of tighten that up a little bit more, and I'll show you right now of where you want it. So you have your weight, whatever you're using on the end here, and you just want to open this drag and let it drop. You see that there? Here, let's do it again here. So I got it all the way up, and then you're just pushing your spool open, and boom, letting it drop. And you see that there? See how it didn't even backlash at all? That's because I got my spool tensioner right here set just right. Okay? So let's loosen it up here. So now I drop it. See what it does? It's spooled up a little bit. Let's loosen even more. Lefty loosey, righty tighty on that thing. Okay, so we're dropping it. It's spooled up a little bit right there. It's called backlash. And once you get that out, it's really easy to start casting these things. But if your spool tensioner is way too loose, then you're gonna backlash and spool up every single time. So make sure you have this thing tightened pretty good, and before you start casting, open your spool like that and just let it drop. And if it does too much backlash, then that means you need to turn it to the right, which is tightening it. And after you get that, then you have your brake set at about 8 right here, and then now you're ready to cast out. So what you want to do is you want to have your line somewhere around 10 inches out like that, and then once you push your spool open with your thumb here, you're going to want to hold the spool with your thumb. So I'm pushing it, and now I'm holding it with here, or else it's gonna unwind on me. So 10 inches out on the tip here, and then you got your spool here. I got it open, I got my thumb on it, and I got it set at about 80%. That's number 8. And now I'm just gonna go back about a 45 degree and just fling that thing. And you don't have to cast it far the first time. You just want to get the hang of it to where you're not backlashing and spooling up. So again, about 12 inches, 10 inches, I'm pushing the spool in, and I'm holding the spool with my line or with my finger, and then going 45 degree and letting it go. Okay, and then once it hits that water, you're gonna want to practice and keep your finger on the spool. Not while it's in the air, but after it drops in the water. Just before it drops in the water, you're gonna want to get your line on there like that, and then you can reel it in. And you can practice this at the house too, before you come out. So here again, I'm putting it down, putting my line on the finger here, going back about a 45, and you want to keep your cast pretty consistent with these bait casters. Once you get these things dialed in though, I mean, you could cast across the you can cast really far, much further than a spinning reel. So just keep practicing that, and you'll get it down. The main thing is this spool tensioner. Once you get this spool tensioner set right, I mean, it's all good from there. See, it just spins and spins and spins. It's not backlashing like that. Okay, so pretty quick and easy. You can do it all with one hand, about 12 inches out. Boom. Cast my fingers on the spool so it's not backlashing as it hits the water. And believe me, these reels are very intimidating. And it's like, what the heck, why don't I just go with a spinning reel? Well, once you get these dialed in, the hang of these, you can make much more casts and much further casts. So it's definitely well worth it to at least try to get the hang of one of these and start fishing with one as much as you can. Now that I've learned with one of these, I barely use a spinning reel anymore, just because these are much more effective and efficient. Fish on, boys. Just like that with the worm. Yeah, buddy. Nice one. Don't go in those weeds. Come on, get out of those weeds. Yeehaw! He's a fighter. This is what I'm talking about, guys, right here. This is why I use the worm. Whoa, shit. Almost pulled my pole out of my hand. Woo! Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Right there. Woo! Yes. Yes. Oh, heck yeah. All right, boys. This is a chunker here. Looks like it got a male too. Nice eater. Nice eater. Woo! Look at that, boys. Yeah, buddy. Woohoo! All right, the bite is hot. Sacramento River on the worm, baby. All right, guys, let's see how big this one is. All right, guys, I haven't been out for very long and hit this one pretty quick. I think I saw him. This is the one I saw jumping. 28 incher, guys. 28 incher to the tip. Nice. Let's go, guys.
All right, guys. Right here, striper caught on the worm. I'm telling you guys about 30, I don't know, probably 33, 34, somewhere around there. Whatever it is, the beast. And there'll be more caught. That's a record right there, boys. That's a last one. Look at how big that is. Right, we're about to go. Right, hold them down. Holy smokes, right when we're about to go. Look at that thing.
We should have weighed them.
It's a smallie.
2 pounders. It's a smallie. Let go back and forth. Oh, he's good.
Oh, he's like, thank you. Sorry, new territory, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
See, look at that.